From deep inside the belly of Tim Hortons Field, underneath the stands, the Forge Audio Network presents The Captain's Log with Kyle Becker and Mitch Houlihan, presented by Bench Brewing.
Captain's Log, Season 1, Episode 9? Episode 9, Championship Week Media Gauntlet. Leading up to the 28th, I'm Mitch here with Captain Kyle Becker, number 10.
How we doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good, you?
Pretty good. Yeah.
So what's up?
Oh, big week for the Forgers.
You guys got a couple days off.
Yeah. Had
Doesn't happen too often.
No. That's what happens when you get her done. The boys just showing up at the right time.
When you take care of business.
Yeah. Part one of 2. Done.
Yeah.
It's got a little break here. Coming into the 29th, which is nice.
28th.
28th. Jesus.
When we were watching the game against Calgary, everyone was confused by the timing because you've been telling everyone just different stuff.
I think there was initially something like if the Ticats got a home game, there was a couple conflicts. So I was just, throwing out a couple feelers.
Yeah.
Make sure everyone has the weekend open versus a day.
Yeah.
Bumps and seats, buddy. Just doing my job.
We're gonna fill the stadium.
I'm hearing good things.
Yeah.
I hope everyone in Hamilton better come out to the old donut box 100%. On the 28th. We got a big day. Big day. Starts 6 p.m.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk Calgary. Isn't it just the best going in there? Come on.
Yeah.
Number 10 loves a goal in Calgary too.
Feels pretty good.
How was that one?
It was nice. I mean, the fans were extra. They were extra loud this time.
They were extra testy.
They always like to, say some nice words of encouragement to me. So it's good. It feels good playing there.
You gave it to them pretty good with that celly.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
It was, the other side, when I did it the first time, it's a little quieter on that side. It's not as good, but the other one was a little more personal. This one was to the whole group.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Presented by Bench Brewing.
Yeah.
Captain's Log, sponsored by Bench Brewing. Got a couple hazy IPAs here.
That's it.
Saving them for the 28th. So, no, what else in the game? Walk us through the goal. That was a good one.
It was nice.
Jordan on the commentary was just like, not many people would bet Becker's hitting that first time.
I heard you had some thoughts on that.
Yeah.
So you guys had a little watch party at home. How about you run me through what you thought I was going to do on that goal?
Put it out of the stadium.
I mean,
it was sick. I don't know.
It was nice, but exactly, you nailed it. The cat was telling me after when I got home, she was like, right after I scored, Mitch was saying, 9 times out of 10, that's going into Row Zed.
Well, because Jordan's comment was not many players will hit the net in that position,
Me neither.
So he was like, I don't know, it was just funny.
Yeah, it was nice though. It was good. The best part of the goal though, how about Rama's little back heel? With the old unreal.
Yeah.
No one saw that coming.
Noah just ripping a bouncer to you. Perfect.
Hey, that's it. Just gave you the old wobbler, right across the ground. Nah.
It was it ended up being like a volley. It wasn't even like a half volley. It was just
it bounced right up.
It was a pretty strong bounce.
And then Taylor's oldest time missed the sitter.
Yeah.
I thought Carducci was gonna cheat a little bit. I thought he was gonna fly across the net. I was like, and the thing, funny enough, it was all right, just hit the net because it's cut back. I'm nailing this one into Row Zed.
Yeah.
So I was like, just keep it on the ground, back and go. He's gonna dive across. Some might say, I don't know.
Even him being in the way, you
go off your foot and go
just
in.
go. Yeah, just go in.
Come on.
That was
3 would have been nice. Then
was that slide? Was that slide close?
Yeah, I just
the
missed
cross from
Benny.
Yeah,
that would have been nice too.
Yeah,
could have scored a little Hattie.
Whatever, big performance.
Boys got it done.
Love getting a win there.
Yeah, it's nice.
Bunch of losers.
Hey, might have one more time
after they got to celebrate their trophy.
Yeah,
new trophy, so that Calgary can get a trophy. Nah, they're good guys. Fans
of the CPL.
But yeah,
we're fans of anyone.
Yeah. Speaking of Benny,
Yeah.
other Benny.
Yeah.
Got to have a watch party with your boy, your lad.
Little Benny.
Unreal.
Yeah?
Guy was just into it, focused the entire time.
Was he doing a lot of his like drools and fart noises?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But not during the game. He was focused.
Locked in?
It was after.
We've been doing a lot of little volleys in the house, in the kitchen. Put him in the bouncer and just give him a little Bobby arms. He's just running around giving the old stuff. It's good. I think he's going to be a lefty.
Yeah?
I don't know. He's yeah, we'll see. But
I mean, you're probably a lefty.
At this point.
Who knows what Pete did with you, though? He forced your hand
Well,
somewhere.
guy, funny enough, seen a picture of me and Lee on the deck playing hockey back in the day.
Yeah?
I was ripping a slap shot left-handed, and then out of nowhere just switched it up, started being a righty. I think I could. I'm pretty ambidextrous. I'll put that out there.
Yeah, I mean, on the field, for
but
sure.
like,
You've always been.
I feel like we've done the classic left-handed golf swing a few times, and mine's not bad.
Yeah, the confusion for sure is the racket and the golf and hockey for you. I think you're for sure a lefty.
Yeah, putt left, drive right.
How did the left foot? Did Pete just hammer you on the left? Just like
It was
7,000 shots today.
It
Don't
was-
come inside until.
I mean, that was going down regardless. But it was, I don't know. It was always just like a classic work on both feet, and I think it was when we started like really like pinging the ball. So however old you are, when you start like hitting like flat balls and start doing it good.
Yeah.
And like I just realized like I could hit it cleaner if it was on my left side, and on my right I was always trying to do like a little too much, trying to be a little too fancy with it. And I was comfortable like in a game, like hit a little diag left foot. Always felt great. So many times I'd shank it. The old curly foot with the right.
Like, yeah. I think you must be a lefty.
I don't know.
I mean, your left has always just looked comfortable. Everyone else feels like it's
Spoony.
Yeah.
It's a little bit spoony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, anything else on Calgary? Oh, some news dropped recently from the league.
Yeah.
How does that feel? New record. Chalk it up in the record books.
Classic.
Biggest-
Kyle Becker, first always.
Biggest fine in
Monetary
league
fine.
history.
Yeah, they didn't like what I had to say about him. We're just all trying to grow the game here.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Sometimes you got to.
Hand up. Shouldn't have said it. Wink.
Yeah.
So we got a nice little guest today though.
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend.
100%. It's gonna be good.
Big game Dave.
Big game Dave.
Yeah.
It's gonna be coming in shortly.
Yeah, that's huge.
He was this his first? No, a couple games back now.
No, this was for.
This
last week he came on. Yeah. Last week against. Wait. No, this was his first game, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought so.
First game back. He's been out for a little bit. First game back.
I mean,
What a time! What a time to get the boy back.
time to get.
Old Crazy Legs Dave.
Yeah.
Back in the mix. He's been someone we've missed for sure. So
Yeah.
it'll be great to have him back in the fold. Nice, some guy we missed.
Just in time.
Yeah, guy loves to score in a final.
Loves it.
So I think we should get right to it. David Choinière on the old captain's log, buddy. How are we?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for coming on, buddy. Just
Yeah.
just a little shout out of all your accomplishments so far. We got 129 appearances for the club, 4 finals appearances, 3 championships, scored 2 goals in 2 finals, and just an all-around legend. Forge FC legend here from the beginning. David Choinière.
Big game Dave.
Got a little something. Well, another one to add to it. I don't know if you remember this.
Well, we're getting
Are you
right
playing
into
it?
the clip?
Oh, we're not
Should we
playing.
ask
No,
him
we're
how
not
he's
playing
doing
the
or
clip.
something first?
Yeah. Tell us how you're doing, buddy.
Doing great.
Excited to be
Excited to.
Yeah.
I just came back from a big injury, so just
here. Yeah.
excited to be back in with the guys training every day and preparing for a final, another one.
Yeah, man. How long's it been since you've been out?
Too long. About 3 months. A total of 3 months, I think, in and out. It was difficult. Difficult time. Yeah.
You had the injury, and then you kind of came back through it, and then
Initial injury was May 31st against York at home. Then I played, I think, 3 games on it, took a break, did a couple of injection on it,
yeah.
went back to play 4 games and did it again. And then was out since.
Got a little surgery, a little cleanup,
Surgery 3 weeks ago. Yesterday.
and now you're flying.
And I'm flying. I'm back in training, just doing the most.
Yeah, this guy, day after surgery, comes in the locker room. He's doing step overs.
Yeah.
Just ready to go. Like, put
Honestly,
me in, coach.
no,
It was
the-
unbelievable. I've never seen anything
The truth
like
is, I was 3 days post surgery. I was better than
it. Yeah.
when I had the injury. I was just in my house, like doing like keep ups and just like knees up, and
There's just no
I
stop.
was just no. I like
This guy just opens the door. He's just gone. Just going for a run.
I was just
High knees.
yeah.
I was eye knees. Swear, I was in the backyard just doing eye knees, and like I feel amazing, and nobody believed me. And I
The
was
thing
like,
is, though, he's like, you're laughing, but 100% you were doing
oh, I'm not lying.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
home just doing eye knees.
That's the best. Guys, every single day coming in, Liam, get the doctors on the phone. I'm going.
Yeah.
Going. It was great. After we played the game against Ottawa, and we were having a little drink after the game, they're like, I'm back Sunday. I was like, yeah. I thought, like, back, man, this guy crazy. Like, I want him back 100%, but I was like, all right, man, like, let's
Nobody
relax.
believed me.
And it was, sure enough, he's training, and he's just out, ready to go, giving it everything. So, honestly, man, I think we missed you for a large portion of the season. It's nice to have you back on the field. Nice to see you getting on in the second half against Calgary.
How'd it feel? How'd it feel in the game?
I was
Calgary.
comfortable, to be
Yeah.
honest. It was just the moment of coming on 85th minute, 87, I don't remember, and just trying to win that game.
Yeah.
It was not about like, okay, I try to come back and do something special. It was just about like secure the win,
Mm.
because it was 85th with 7 minutes at a time. I was just try to. Bobby just told me just run up and down for 10 minutes.
Those are the hardest things to come into.
Yeah.
You're playing, and it's just a game of ping pong, and you're just
Yeah.
sprinting back and forth. You haven't been in for so long. That first run, and you're like,
Yeah, exactly.
everyone else is freaking out. Run. You're
That's
just doing it.
exactly what happened. I got, Dom headed the ball and just passed me, and I just started running at the goalie, and like, oh man. And then I had to run to the other guy. I was dead. I was like, my heart, my legs, I gained like 5 pounds in a
Yeah.
second, and I was like, okay, let's go. You have 10 minutes to.
You have you ever dealt with an injury? This is like a big one where you're out of the team. For,
Yeah, I
for
got
quite a bit of time.
Yeah, Montreal.
In Montreal was worse than this one. I got a surgery on my ankle, and that one was also a big problem because I didn't do surgery. I did surgery probably 4 months post my initial surgery, so I tried to come back.
Mhm.
A bit the same. I tried to come back without surgery, and after 4 months, I was like, that's too much. Being in pain every day, I can't do it.
Yeah.
And I just decided to do the surgery, and that was a 6 to 7 months
I think-
rehab.
How hard is that though? As a player, you have the injury, surgery gets like brought up, and in your head you're like, nah, that's terrible. I can't do that. You're gonna be out for so long. And because I know you,
Mhm.
and we've played together for a few years now, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna go. You have that. You're so determined in that, but it's so difficult to kind of like pull yourself out of the situation and see what it is. So obviously having that big one in Montreal and this one,
Mhm.
what do you think changed in the way you've dealt with this versus when you maybe had to deal with some of that adversity at a younger age?
Yeah, like you mentioned, having the surgery in Montreal, I was prepared for that one.
Mm.
I was prepared mentally, and I knew what to do day to day to go through it. Because the first one in Montreal was tough. Because I was by myself. I mean, with my brother in the apartment, and your day to day changed completely. Like it's another world. Like you're used to train every day, go training, and now you're just in the gym by yourself and doing stuff. And coming back home, you have nothing to do, and you do that every day, and you go crazy. Like after 2 weeks, you actually go
Yeah.
crazy. So to have dealt with it in the past, I was like, I'm ready to do it. I was ready for the surgery, but like you said, 3 days after the surgery, I was doing eye knees. I was like, this is nothing. I swear, I told everybody, my parents, my family, my girlfriend, I was like, this is nothing. Like, I could play tomorrow. Like,
Unreal.
it was honestly super easy. The tough part was trying to deal with it without surgery,
Mm-hmm.
because I was not seeing any improvement on a day to day, and that gets really frustrated after a long period of
Yeah.
time, and you just go crazy because you wake up and you feel the same.
Yeah.
No matter what you're trying to do, you feel the same. So you feel stuck. You feel stuck in one place, and that's the worst feeling.
Yeah. And you don't have that like elbow. You spoke about it. You come in, you go into the gym. You don't really have the same thing that you'd have if you're on the field. If you're with everyone, you feel removed, and then it's like, all right, I just got to do this every single day. Like this is terrible. It's so hard for your mood to just completely drop. So for me, I mean, for you to go through it, have the surgery, be back. I mean, I think you've brought a big lift in the locker room being back, man.
So what I was trying to do is just bring positive energy and just my excitement for the game. I'm just trying to be excited on the field and just do what I have to do and try to win another one.
I love the high knees health test. It's like Mighty Ducks with Banksy, like
John, coach, I can turn the stick.
Liam's just like, David, you good to go? He's like, watch these high knees.
Yeah, that's huge. That's the fitness test.
That's the
fitness test. If you can do a couple high knees, you're good.
Yeah,
everyone knows that.
Yeah. Well, you're coming back at the perfect time. As you know, you are Big Game Dave. You scored a lot of clutch goals for the club. Many favorites? Also, what do you think when people say, like, you're a clutch guy? Did it just happen? Or have you always been clutch?
I don't think about it too much.
Scored some big goals.
Yeah, I don't think about it too much. For some reason, it just happens kind of naturally. I don't know, the bigger the game, the more calm and composed I am for some reason. I feel more nervous playing against the last team in the league than playing against in the final or Azteca. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I kind of like the feeling. It makes me, deep down, it makes me feel alive. That's why I tell everybody. So after that, I don't know why I score more. I don't really think about it. It's just, I love those moments. You wake up the day and I actually feel calm. I remember the game against Toronto here is one of the best day overall. I woke up just with good energy, positive energy, and you feel your body strong and positive energy. And for some reason, when there's a big game, I just feel like that.
Look at that. That's unbelievable.
I mean,
it doesn't get much better than that. It is true, though. When you get that, like, buzz, dude. You know who else is like that? Tissot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Literally, anytime we had a big game, and when he was on Forge, we'd wake up if we were in the hotel, and I'd be like, how are you feeling? He's like, don't worry, we're going to win. And he was right every single time. I don't think he ever missed one. And it was, like, I kind of, like, get the excitement and a little bit of the butterflies, but I like it. It doesn't, like, jam me up, but, like, that's how I know, like, I'm good to go. Sometimes when I'm, like, real calm and, like, bored, I'm like, oh, this is bad. Like, I need something. Yeah. So it's, like, almost the complete opposite of that. But Tissot, every single time we'd, like, go down to breakfast, especially when we were in the bubble, he'd be like, Dad, don't even worry about it. It's fine. I'm doing, like, all my preparation, like, ready to go, like, getting all fired up. Tissot's just sitting in the back. He's like, guy, we're going to win. It's fine.
That's Max.
That's Maxie in a nutshell right there.
And then the opposite's Eddie.
Yeah. Have you ever see Eddie when he does the pukes in the tunnel?
I've seen it in the locker room, but never in the tunnel.
Dude, so one of the first games I got to play with him, we were playing with the national team. We were playing, it probably wasn't the first one, but it was the first time I heard it. We were playing Mexico in Seattle in the Gold Cup. And I think just where I was in the line, like I was like pretty close to him, and all of a sudden I hear like, I'm like, bro, what is going on? All of a sudden Eddie's just like gagging in the tunnel. I'm like, guy, are you good? He's like, every game, good to go. I'm like, dude, this guy's playing in the Premier League. He's nervous about this, and he's just like, no, that's like my thing.
I remember, so Eddie was in the bubble, but I think our first home game here, I saw him going to the bathroom and just puking in the bathroom. I'm like, wait, that guy played in the Premier League, right? We're playing against, I remember it was against Ottawa. And I was like, okay. I'm missing something right here.
Unbelievable. It threw me off so much the first time I heard it, but I was like, all right, sick. He's ready.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's great.
It's awesome.
All right.
Borges.
Classic.
Get all the way through. Becker was closing in on it. Forge has kept it. Oh! It's brilliant! It's Forge's first goal in Champions League!
The classic Sally, the David Choinière, just the fist up in the corner and the little turnaround. Unreal.
I should do the spin too.
I mean,
jump and do the spin.
That's a classic Choinière.
I thought you guys were coming back after that.
I mean, that one felt good. I like that I got a shout out in there. I'm pretty sure I didn't even do anything, but the commentator said my name, so we're a part of it.
That's funny. You're in the other goal that I got too, the one against Calvary, the stoppage time, 2-2.
There's no chance I do anything in that.
You just get bundled in the box. It comes out to you.
Oh, I'm not even in that.
I'm looking at it right here.
What
We'll get
goal?
there. We'll
Yeah,
get
we'll
there.
get there. I don't even know which one are you talking about.
This one.
Oh, last year when you
Oh,
scored.
the
I
left
thought you were
foot
talking
one.
about like the one at the top of the box. Guy, you see me put my body on the line
Oh,
there?
yeah. Could have been a foul.
I was trying to win the PK, guy. Also, it's been pointed out, I have no idea how to dive. I go down like a dead person.
Yeah, same. I can't
Dude.
dive.
It's a dive?
Like that's me trying to sell a dive. I look like a crash test dummy that just gets thrown out of the window. The whole body goes
Limbs
limp.
flailing.
We can go to the tape for that one. That'll be a good segment. Max's dives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we probably should have talked about Azteca.
Yeah.
I love that. That was perfect leading into it. Just calm before those big games.
This one was tough because of the altitude, and it was our first game of the season. And just going down there, it's a tough experience. I mean, that shot, I don't even know how I did it. I just closed my eyes, to be honest, and I just try to shoot. Yeah, I just try to shoot as hard as I can, and he went straight to the side mesh, like on the ground. I was like, oh my god, like what the.
Dude, it's unreal. I mean, that was probably the craziest preparation for the biggest game ever.
Mhm.
Who did we play? We played Syracuse,
Syracuse,
and
Sigma a
York.
couple times.
and then we played Cruz Azul.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about a preseason for but I mean, we were coming out of COVID. Like the hardest thing was
Yeah.
getting games, and that was wild, dude. You are a guy though for the big game. Not many people remember this. I think you gotta tell us a story about when we were in Montreal together and we played against Roma.
Mm.
This is
The
an
full
all-time-
story of it.
The full like you
You
got
want the after
especially the
story.
after. So
You guys are at Impact
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the same
Yeah.
time?
Same
So,
time.
dude, just a little bit of context. Choinière signed from the academy. I hadn't really played. You hadn't played at all yet,
No, not a
but
minute.
like flying and training, doing all the stuff. But classic, you come in from the academy, good player, and then obviously you just become number whatever on the roster. Hard to break in. But we have a friendly against Roma. Choinière gets the start, and this guy was putting in an absolute shift. And then, guy, you gotta tell us everything.
So the full story. Signed for Montreal and never on the 18, never dressed. And then I remember one day, it was a Monday, Mo Biello called me and said, "You're gonna start against Roma." It was a week before the game, 6 days before the game. I'm like, okay, I'm ready. so so I go, I do pretty well, especially first half. I do really well, and then it was super hot that day.
Yeah.
So I got really tired the second half. I still go through it. Like my ego is like, you're not gonna give up. Like you push through it. And I played the whole game.
Yeah, but you were cramping so hard.
Oh, I was like stretching on the field,
Dude, he
and
was dying.
I looked like I was dying.
And it was like, God, this guy hasn't played a minute yet. Like he's
Yeah.
done brilliantly.
I just remember.
Maybe let's just sub him out now. He's shattered.
I just remember we had a counter attack, and I tried to follow the guys out, and I was like cramping, like calf, hamstring, everywhere. Even my brain was a bit gone. So the full story is, after the game, I remember they asked me to do an interview. I said, I can't. I have to go straight to the locker room. I went to the locker room, straight to the bathroom, and threw up. Like, big throw up. Like, everything I had in my stomach. And I go see the physio, and I told them I just threw up. They're like, okay, are you okay? I said, yeah, I just lightheaded, everything. They bring me to the hospital, and they're like, super dehydration, all this stuff. I stayed overnight there, and I just
So I got wrapped up.
yeah. They just I
Body
spent
shut
overnight
down.
there, and then I remember coming to the locker room next day, and you guys put a shit ton of water in my locker room. Like my locker room was full of water bottle,
This guy.
Gatorade water bottle.
I wish I knew
Pedialyte.
how much you ran in the game though, because you were flying.
Like, it's just one of those games you like. I was young too, so you just try to do too much. I try to be everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, that's. So you don't put any limit on you. You just try to run everywhere, and that's just being young and a bit. Like, you just want to prove.
Yeah.
So I was
you
like,
took your chance. You were flying.
yeah, like,
Just ends up in the hospital after.
yeah. I just ended up throwing up at hospital,
Unbelievable, man.
and they told me to rest for like, I think I was off for 2 weeks after. Like, they didn't let me train. They told me I was so dehydrated. It's like I did a triathlon. Like, I was like, what are you guys doing? I just did a 90-minute game.
Yeah.
Like, that was a crazy story.
Dude, I was dying when that happened, man. It was so funny. This guy comes back in the locker room just shattered, and then he just can't play. It's great. Oh man.
Yeah. How'd your first game go? Yeah, I put myself in the hospital.
That's just how you make debuts, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, I think obviously there's a big one. You have. So what I've known about you since we met is you are quite the competitor. Choinière does not like to lose. How close are you and your brother in age?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
When you guys were growing up, would you just beat the shit out of each other?
Every day. Like, it was. Ask him. Like, we talk. I just talked to him probably a month ago about it. And he's like, you were so violent with me. I remember. No, it was too competitive. I remember just if he was like putting a nutmeg on, like nutmeg me, like I would just go at him and fight. Not stop the ball.
We just beat the shit out of each other.
Fight every time, and it was too competitive. I was too competitive, and I was getting violent when I was a bit losing against him.
Throwing paddles in ping pong?
Yeah. Multiple times. Everything we were doing was competitive. Like, it's just my mindset too. I didn't want to lose.
Yeah.
So maybe I was too much. I was just too much on him, and he told me that the other day. He said, you were crazy, like you were insane. And I don't really remember everything, but I remember like just sometimes I lose it.
Is he similar or is he a little bit more calm?
No, he's more calm. He's still super competitive. I don't know if he's more competitive now, but I train with him in the off season, and he's extremely. He's more verbal than me.
Yeah. I think you guys have that though, like together, like just playing against them, like you guys each have that like.
Oh yeah,
switch
I think
where
it helped us for sure. It helped us.
That's massive. Did you guys ever play together in the academy growing up?
Once, and we did a preseason together before I came here.
Yeah,
we did the full preseason together. We didn't play a lot together, probably 15 minutes.
Yeah, and obviously you've been lucky enough to play against them a few times.
Yeah.
Well, that's special. It's nice to see every time we've done that, your families come out and like the support's been unbelievable. So seeing them there, that's got to feel, it's got to be pretty special.
The best feeling.
Yeah.
For the family, every time they get emotional about it, for sure. Like it's super. For the family, it's a proud moment. Their two sons are professional and they play against in Montreal, in our city, and it's just a good moment for the family.
It's unbelievable. And I mean, your parents are legends, dude. Well, the weekend we played in Ottawa, they drove down to Ottawa. Watched our game, you score the winning goal, and then right after that, they were ripping back to Montreal to see your brother play. They make it for kickoff.
My brother was there against Ottawa, so I don't think he had a game that day.
No, I think it was, but your parents were in the crowd, and I think they went right back for another game.
Probably another game.
Yeah.
I remember the final, my brother was there, and I think the season was done.
The one this year when you scored in the extra time.
Yes. Yeah.
So they're.
Oh, my mom was going. Both of them actually. They were straight to the game right after.
Unbelievable.
Like
man.
they're
we
just.
I seen them when we were kind of shaking some away fans there, and I see them said hi, and they're like, "All right, gotta go. Going to see another game." You just love to see that. It's unbelievable.
They still live in Montreal?
So I grew up. It's an hour from Montreal. It's called Saint Alexandre. It's a small town, and they do the drive every time. They're fans. Like my mom doesn't miss a game.
Yeah,
it's the best. Legend.
Have you ever heard Kyle's French Canadian accent?
I was speaking French today. La ballon ici. The ball's here, bud. Unbelievable. I was trying to speak French when I was in Montreal. I gave it a real try. I was taking some lessons, and then we just made a video, and they got to show a bunch of the English guys doing it, and they just gave up on us.
It's a tough language to learn.
It's sweet though. Cat's fluent in French. Yeah.
Your dad, every time I see your dad, he talks to me in French.
But it's trash, isn't it? It's so bad.
It's alright. It's alright.
This guy, it's completely made up, but he loves it.
Oh, hit him with the line. Let him rate your accent.
What's my line?
You know the word.
The dépanneur.
The what?
The dépanneur.
The dépanneur. The dépanneur. That's class.
Always. That is class.
Yeah.
Got anything else for the legend?
No, just how are we feeling?
Yeah.
Leading up to the finals. And this is you were here at the start.
Yeah.
Yeah, five
Mm-hmm.
in a row, guy. It's insane.
Excited. I think.
What do you think of that in general? Like 5 championship games in a row.
I really want to win it at home in front of our fans. I think it's gonna be special. I mean, nobody has done it since the start of the league, and
That's crazy.
having our fans, our family, our friends lifting the cup here, I think it's gonna be special for sure. If we get to lift it in front of our fans, I think it's gonna bring her even closer to them.
I think that's a good way to sign off.
That's perfect. Dave, thanks for coming on.
Thank
Yeah.
you
Pleasure.
guys.
All right, man.
Perfect.
See you soon.
This was The Captain's Log with Kyle Becker and Mitch Houlihan, presented by Bench Brewing. The guys will drop another episode sometime, whenever they get to it. In the meantime, we would love and appreciate for you to like, follow, subscribe, click on the little bell, do all the things in all the places you get entertained, and you'll find more of this type of content. And that also means we get to spend more time together on the Forge Audio Network.